all this disinfectant and clean the shampoo bowl and everything. You have to do that because it could spread so easily. I told her to go to the doctor, which she did. After she left, I constantly it was in my mind, you know, oh my God, I've got head lice. Just itching. And ended up scratching myself so much like a dog till I had broken lesions on my scalp, pus and pussy. And I had a huge knot here and had to go to the doctor and get medicine. And I didn't even have anything, it was just all in the mind.
No, I'm just kidding. Hey. Welcome to Tough Crowd, folks. I'm standing on this bag. George Tenet, the CIA director, finally hung it up today. He said it's for personal reasons. I would have loved to have heard that phone call. Dick Cheney calls, hey, George, you got a death wish? George's like, well, I still feel the administration... Walk out before you get carried out, you understand? And the reason was that when they were trying to justify the WMDs at the meeting, Bush said, are you sure we have good information on this? And George Tenet goes, it's a slam dunk. 4 words that bit him in the ass. And you know, he probably used that expression all the time. It's like, it's a slam dunk, you know? And now, of course, all his friends and family are going to be using it against him for the next 20 years of his life, you know? His family, hey, Dad, is there milk in the refrigerator? Yes. Are you sure, Dad? Would you even call it a slam dunk, maybe? He goes out drinking with his friends. They're like, hey, here comes Kevin Garnett. Hey, slam dunk. What's going on there? 4 words that ruin your life. Like Kobe, when he said to that girl at the hotel, yeah, come on up. I'll tell you the truth. Do you feel like a gentleman now? You see what he just did? That was a gentleman's move. He let Sheryl sit in the lady, you know, in the nice seat. You came elbow and Ellen out of the way to get in that seat.
You're damn right. That's the way it is. I ain't never been a gentleman.
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
Oh, what a star.
Oh, for crying out loud. Now listen to me.
What's on your mind, young fella? What's on your mind?
Oh,
I see what's going on. 4 black folks here. What's on your mind?
Yeah, why we couldn't...
This is a setup, folks. Believe me.
Why we couldn't get some of the white comics on the show so we can mix it up with them?
Oh.
It's a BET night, huh?
What the hell am I? What am I, Samoan? Give me quick. I could have died. Nobody can.
Good.
All right, look. Those are going to do it. The movie.
Yeah, black people, we don't know CPR. He fell out, huh?
We got insurance. That's a shame.
The movie Soul Plane opened last weekend. Let's take a look at this. Ready?
Welcome aboard. Thank you for choosing the Soul Plane. Sit tight and enjoy the flight. Soul Plane.
I don't know what you got in there, but we gonna find out. You wanna say something? You wanna say something?
Soul Plane. Now, the controversy is just that.
Let me just get it on out there. All right, you know, I could say a lot of stuff about how it was a movie. All right, goddamn it. All right.
But did you get paid though? Did you get paid?
And you know, I sold out. And I could say all kind of clever stuff like I was an artist. My wife wanted to go to Jamaica, damn it, and that's but you know what I don't dig, and I don't necessarily think that every black movie that comes out should be reflective of you know, should have to lift people up or should have to change people's lives. Some things are just about good entertainment and really truly making money.
That's
really
my thing, though. That's what I didn't like. The whole fact that the whole thing is on black people.
Right.
They're cooning up. White people don't have that.
Right.
There's no white person that can coon it up. If they did, Steve Martin would have been run out of the business.
Steve Martin can coon.
Oh, he can coon. Yeah, he dancing.
Well, who's responsible for that? Not white people?
No.
Right.
Well, white people are responsible for everything.
Somewhere around there you are.
I'm always gonna blame whenever.
Of course, it's like 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Well, white people getting tired of being blamed for stuff that we're writing, we're producing.
Well, we didn't write it.
No.
We may not be able to green light it, but when they call
No, we didn't write it. It wasn't written by a white dude.
It wasn't written at all?
No, it wasn't written by a black man. It was written by a white cat. I'm just telling you. I happened to be there on that very.
Car Wash is the cooniest movie, but we love it, and I still got the
Michael Schultz is the bomb. Michael Schultz is the bomb.
Car Wash was a coony movie. Every black, here's the thing I get annoyed at. Every time a black person may dance or what, that don't mean they're cooning. It's like, I hate this whole cooning thing. The movie Soul Plane, I don't think it was so much cooning. It was just a badly written movie.
Not cooning,
Just you can wait till I walk out the damn room. That's you a little out of place.
Wait a minute, it's the number 5 movie. So while we talking about what the market
But there was only 5 movies out.
Somebody likes it. Somebody bought it, and we bootlegged it to death. So somebody's going to see it. So you can't get mad at giving the market what they like.
All I'm saying is this: that I don't expect for everything I do, and I don't certainly expect for. What I have a problem with is that everybody, the people call themselves leaders and all of a sudden have an opinion and believe that opinion should be the one that matters to everybody. Spike Lee, who I've loved and done film with, his most successful film was the film we were in together, which is Kings of Comedy. It was a successful film. That doesn't mean that everything. Let me tell you, Do the Right Thing was the wrong thing to a lot of people. You feel me? That every movie that he has done hasn't been uplifting and everything. But they don't depict black people in an appropriate manner. Let me tell you something. Every black person I know ain't a lawyer. Every black person I know, and some dirty dudes that I know, whether they're black or white. And so all experiences are valid, and I can't pretend like my voice should be the only one, or anybody's voice. It's 33 million people. Whose voice is going? We got Michael Jackson and Colin Powell. You feel me? How can you speak for those kind of people?
I'm in Beauty Shop with Queen Latifah. Do not bootleg this movie when it comes out.
I got that out already.
No, you don't. You have the other beauty shops that they made. This is the good one with Queen Latifah. Black people do not bootleg this movie. Take about 30 of your friends, go see it, and look at the ticket, and make sure they didn't give you Troy by mistake. And because that's how they do it with the numbers. And just go see it. Money talk and BS walk. So let's make it happen. Make some money.
I thought Troy was a black movie. But by the way, don't be looking. Just look right over there if you want to see where the bootlegging's going on. Don't look just straight across.
No, that's the way a lot of people get to see the movies by bootleg, because only $5 costs like $12-15 to go to the movies now, and people ain't got that kind of money. Milk is $4. You gonna have milk or buy a bootleg movie? You know what I'm saying? So people's buying the bootleg.
Movies stink. You got 3 Senegalese guys in the front row talking the whole time.
They got the camera making the bootleg. It's the Senegalese brothers.
My friend's bootlegging operation. He has.
Nobody wants to hear about Philly. That awful. By the way, I can't even talk about Philly right now. I get too upset. It really turns my stomach sometimes when I think about it. But let me ask you this: isn't the real problem not black criticism? Because we're talking Bill Cosby, barbershop. The real problem is black criticism in front of all white faces. That's what this argument is about. Can you stand the criticism when white people get to hear about it too and want to put our 2 cents in?
That's not a problem.
That's not a problem. But we do say don't air our dirty laundry. We do say don't air our dirty laundry.
And y'all gonna ask somebody, and the way you ask the question is, you didn't like that, did you? That was nasty. Well, you the best.
Oh, jeez, that worked. But I'm just saying this. Isn't the argument really about saying it out loud in public, meaning...
Right. Well, I told you before, mind your damn business. Let us handle our stuff.
He did threaten me with that.
That's true. Mind your business. He's snooping around in our business too much.
I'm snooping around. I was watching BET last night. I know what's going on.
Right.
You know, you got your finger on the pulse of
And I'll tell you right now, watch out. All I'm saying is this summer, white people, watch out. They got a plan. I don't know what it is. We'll be right back.
Get up and get down. 911 is joking your town.
Reno 911, back on the beat, starting this Wednesday at 10:30. The simple pleasure of Milky Way. Chocolate, caramel, and nougat melting together. Milky Way, pleasure you can't measure.
Guess who's still number 1?
One is the
the loneliest number that you'll ever do.
Jeffrey Lyons says Shrek 2 is one of the few sequels in movie history to exceed the original. Shrek 2, rated PG, now playing.
Well, I'm a monkey, Chips Ahoy, and I'm alright. Packed with chocolate.
Cut! Not monkey, chunky.
Chunky Chips Ahoy, jam-packed with big, rich chocolate chunks. It's a whole lot of yum.
Only a Moan faucet puts pause control right at your fingertips. It'll help you with those important tasks. Or not. Moan. Buy it for looks, buy it for life.
S'mores in a cup. Sonic's got it, others don't. Introducing Sonic's new S'mores Blast, made with real Hershey S'mores candy bars. Drive in tonight and get any of our Sonic Blasts. We'll be open till at least midnight all summer long.
Can inspiration move you? Yes. Can a convertible look as good with its top down as it does with its top up? Yes. And with that much attention on appearance, could it possibly have anything worthwhile under the hood? Oh, yes. The 150 mile per hour performance-tested Chrysler Crossfire Roadster, starting at $34,960. Chrysler. Inspiration comes standard.
Try a different kind of Nutri-Grain granola chewy bars and bites with flavors like chocolatey chunk bars and new caramel nut crunch bites. Nutri-Grain chewy granola bars and bites. Granola never tasted so good.
Playboy TV.
For the entertainment.
Exclusive original series.
For the fun.
Weekend news flash.
For the heat.
Director's cut movies.
For the outrageous.
Live call-in shows.
Playboy TV.
Stay home tonight.
Available on IO Digital Cable Service from Cablevision. Call 1-866-59-DIGITAL.
Oscar De La Hoya is headed for the biggest challenge of his life, the World Middleweight Championship. His first test, Felix Sturm. The reigning middleweight king Bernard Hopkins has his own dangerous challenge, getting by roadblock Robert Allen. It's a must-win night. If they both make the grade, they'll meet for the ultimate showdown. De La Hoya Sturm, Hopkins Allen, Collision Course, Saturday, June 5th, live on pay-per-view.
Order now and watch it live on Cablevision pay-per-view.
See it before it's history.
You guys got to make empowering movies like we do, like Freddie Got Fingered. Anyway, Stanley Tookie Williams is up for a Nobel Peace Prize. Here's his story, for those that don't know.
It is Stanley Williams' work with these children that prompted a member of the Swiss parliament to nominate him for a Nobel Peace Prize, placing him in the company of people like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., the Dalai Lama, and Mother Teresa. This is a man who has been convicted of 4 murders. There's no question about the founding of the Crips, the violence and life of mayhem. I don't understand how you then nominate someone like that for the Nobel Peace Prize.
Oh, I wish they'd show that Swiss guy.
You know what? I agree. If he can get it, then the guys from Scared Straight should be able to get it.
That's true.
And why they have Ed Bradley asking that question?
Oh, I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's a conspiracy.
And if it was a white guy asking the question, I can have a brother.
It's racist. You can't win.
Now, let me ask you this.
Now you know how we feel when we go to court.
Go ahead. Now, what do you
I grew up in L.A. and everybody knew the story about Tookie. I think that the cat was a very young cat when he went to jail, and he's been in jail for a very long time. I mean, since I was growing up in L.A. And I think that what happens to people is inside or outside is that they go through a lot of changes. I mean, the way you start out in life ain't the way that you end up, and I think that you got to allow that a guy is different than he was.
But don't you think that if you're going to give out a Nobel Peace Prize to somebody, shouldn't it be somebody who's not famous for killing people, who did the same things he's done?
We're not famous for killing people.
Wait.
He's famous for starting the Crips, but he
Here's
killed
the problem. He didn't nominate himself. See, foreign people always try to do something to embarrass America. That Swiss dude nominated him, thought it was going to make us look bad, but it really got flipped on him because the books was really good.
No. First of all, the bottom line is this.
USA!
You can make... This This is not about, what I'm trying to say is that when we live in a culture, and this is not just a black, when you live in a culture where somebody romantic because he's in jail all whipped up and he changed his ways, that shouldn't get the person that just lives on the block, does this, it's like Bronx Tale. In Bronx Tale, I remember my favorite line is De Niro going to his son, he's not the tough guy. I get up for work every morning at 7, I'm the tough guy. That's what you get Nobel Prizes, not people like change.
You have a good point. You have a good point. You have a really good point, but there's a lot of Crips in New York right now, and you keep talking. And
no, there's Bloods in New York.
You're going to be...
I got some of them too. What's going on?
No, but
Crips where?
Don't listen to how it sounds.
It's a scary place.
What's up?
Colin.
Yo, the Crabs. What's up? Who you claim?
You know what? Whoa.
What they're trying to say is that it's all the same. They don't see Martin Luther King as being any different than this Crip leader. He led a whole bunch of black people and they march and they stay outside for a long time and sell drugs or they march and they do something outside. They don't have the mentality to see that there's a difference. Well, I
think all the whole world celebrates violent people more than they celebrate normal people.
You know what's funny? What is funny is that as a society, we only forgive the people that we deem it is appropriate to. And whether people like this or not, we have a president right now who was an alcoholic, and now he's the president of the United States. But nobody ever wants to say they'll allow him to make that kind of change, but they won't allow anybody else to do it.
All he did was drunk drive. That's all he did.
He shoot for storekeepers like Dookie.
Let me tell you something.
I don't know if he did that. You wasn't there.
He shot the Koreans on set. I know he did.
Now, Rush Limbaugh, when he's a drug addict, everybody thinks, he has a problem. The bottom line is everybody has their sins, and
but there's degrees of sin.
No, it's a bigger than a dozen.
Hold on.
Murder is different from drunk driving.
Wait a minute. White women kill their kids. White women kill their kids, and white women kill their kids and get a movie on Lifetime.
Right.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yes. That's what happens.
What Susan Smith did, it happened.
What?
Susan Smith killed the kids.
And blame it on black people.
So you act like she was starring in the movie. She was a producer. She's in jail, ain't she?
That's right.
What I'm saying is
look at Martha Stewart messing up the stock market, and look at her.
Yo, they're gonna let her go.
I don't think she would. I think they should.
She gonna teach black women how to run a hustle.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. If I was Martha Stewart and somebody called me up and said, get out, I would have got out too.
That's it.
Yes, everybody would have did that.
Oh, you're supposed to prove that you're a great American by losing your money? Is that insane?
Yeah, exactly.
People are idiots. What I don't agree with is that everybody always sits in judgment of somebody else because they always believe it ain't gonna be them in that situation. You don't ever, so I can agree that what she did was wrong. She lied to the police, which I was trained to do. Dig it?
If you don't judge people, then there's no right or wrong in the world.
There's very much right or wrong. People.
I'm not saying
it's human.
I'm not saying that you shouldn't judge people. What I'm saying is that you should allow whatever. If justice were truly blind, and we didn't put every factor in all kinds of experiences that he came from this and he did this and he did that. If that bitch was really sitting up there with a blindfold on and not counting all the other stuff, then it would be fair.
But she could hear real good. She hear the nigga in the voice.
Yeah, she hears Tukey. Going, yo, run that register.
I don't think he should be free.
Yo, run your pockets.
I don't think he should be free, but I think
I hope he robs that Swiss guy when he gives him the Nobel Prize. We'll be right back.
On the next Man Show, C1. C1 spent 24 hours with the girls from Girls Gone Wild.
Your fiance's on the phone!
C1 lived to tell about it. The Man Show, all new episodes Sunday at 10 here on Comedy Central.
Coming to DVD, Ben Stiller, Jennifer Aniston in the Laugh Out Loud Comedy of the Year.
Right in the house.
Critics called it hysterical.
He's a ferret. You can't really see.
Along came Paulie. Own it on DVD Tuesday.
What are you doing?
Shopping. The one you want. Right now, get 10% off or 18 months no interest on all TVs $4.99 and up. Like this Hitachi 46-inch high-def widescreen with built-in DVD player, just $15.99.99 before discount or financing. Only at Circuit City.
Taco Bell's new Ranchero Chicken Soft Taco. Marinated grilled all-white meat chicken, freshly prepared fiesta salsa, and a zesty avocado ranch sauce. So much great taste, you'll be floored by flavor. For a burst of fresh flavor, think outside the bun.
Smart. After we tell you that the Odyssey from Honda has been named by IntelliChoice as the best overall value in its class for 2004, and after we point out that the Odyssey received a 5-star crash test safety rating, there's really only one thing left to do. Offer an irresistible lease, of course. Smart. Very smart. For a limited time, lease an Odyssey EX with a rear entertainment system for $259 a month for 24 months.
I was really nervous because it was like my first time getting back on the runway. I was so nervous that I was gonna fall. My name is Anna Nicole Smith, and I approve this commercial. Transport, baby. Tell me how you're satisfied.
And you eating.
Tonight we ask members of our audience to tell us a problem in their lives if they can't fix, and the panel fixes for them. First up is Steve from Albany. Steve, I'm sorry to eat during your time. What's your problem?
I'm dating a black girl and my friends still haven't accepted it.
That's the problem right there. That's the problem.
You dated a black girl and what happened?
Your friends won't accept her?
Pretty much.
Well, they're not supposed to accept her. You're only supposed to be doing her. You're the
Your
man.
friends just mad because they ain't getting none of that chocolate. That's what's wrong.
What does it mean that they won't accept it?
I don't know, they kind of like poke fun at me and stuff like
Man,
that.
if you had any woman you got your friends gonna poke fun at you.
What are they saying?
Calling you De Niro?
No,
Where do you bring your girlfriend that's black around your friends that's white? Where do you bring her?
It's everywhere. Bars, stuff like that.
Shopping and stuff. What, she stealing? She bootleg? What she doing?
She's richer than I am.
She's rich?
Yeah.
You like her?
Yeah.
But then don't know what they say.
Wait, I got the better question. Is she?
Don't answer, you'll get beat up by your record.
You know what's funny?
Thank you, Steve. I just want to say one thing. This old-time racist son of a bitch was fuming the whole time that he was going out with a black girl. Why didn't you admit it? You were like this.
I don't like it.
I know.
You don't like
Next up.
You don't like black women?
I don't like it.
He's an old-timer. Leave him alone.
Right.
You don't like
You don't like when sisters date?
interracial?
No,
Oh, you
I
don't
never
like
liked
that?
interracial dating.
You know what? You're right.
He doesn't believe in that stuff.
Never dated a white woman in my goddamn life that I would admit to. But here's the thing.
Next up is Louis from Connecticut. Louis, come out here. All right, Louis, what's your problem?
I got fired from my job. My stepdad's trying to kick me out.
Why is all this happening? What do you think, panel?
Why's your stepdad trying to kick you out, man?
Because I don't have a job and I'm not helping out.
What was
Well,
your
that's a
job?
good reason.
I was a waiter. I got caught stealing frozen hamburgers.
Oh, you
from
know that he got
barbecue.
caught.
Yeah, I know.
You're a thief. And all you
What?
You go ahead and be the best thief you can be and then write a book about it.
Yeah.
And in 5 years, you'll be nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize.
And all he stole was hamburger. He should have stole a case of shrimp, some lobsters.
All right, who's
some of them
next? Next up
napkins.
is Philip from Dobbs Ferry. Philip, what's your problem? What's your problem, Philip?
Well, I slept with this girl one time. Now she's stalking me.
Oh.
Is she black?
Well, why are you
Men don't have stalkers. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life.
What should he do about a female stalker? Ladies,
No,
what do you do?
it's not, she's not a female stalker. She got your baby. She's trying to get you to make the baby. What's your problem?
So you slept with her and now she's stalking you how? Because
She won't stop calling me. She's instant messaging me all the time, even though I'm blocking her, and she's finding ways to get through to me.
Man, that ain't stalking. That's
Reverse it.
That's what I was about to say.
Reverse it. I'm
Go
gonna tell you
right.
what you do.
Look, go
start
with it.
calling her, start following her
Go
around,
with it.
smother her, be around her friends, just tongue kiss her all the time. And she will leave you alone.
It's true.
No, she won't.
That's not gonna work.
It might work. Let's see what you got.
It's me. I don't want to let you.
Well, he's got a monster. She'll want to do so.
Colin, he's Asian. Come on, stop.
Oh, look at that. Oh, no. Good luck with this game. That's all the time we have for altruism and empathy. We'll be right back.
Hey, here's a great idea. Get a bunch of smartasses together to talk about smartasses. Oh, it's brilliant.
51 Greatest Smartasses. Premieres Tuesday, June 15th at 8:30 on Comedy Central.
Who's running this network?
If you have great credit, shouldn't you be treated like you do? At eLoan, you are. With cash-out refinancing from eLoan, we process your loan differently. From application to instant decision to appraisal, we do it online. That costs less, so you get a great rate with no lender or appraisal fees. You get your cash out fast, in as few as 12 days. You've worked hard for your great credit. The difference is, at eLoan, you're rewarded for it. Apply now at eLoan.com or call 1-800-ELOAN-22.
There's a better way to rent movies. As many as you want for just $22 a month and no late fees. Go to Netflix.com, make a list of the movies you want to see, and in about one business day, you'll get 3 DVDs. Keep them as long as you want, without late fees. Then when you're done, look, prepaid envelopes. Return one, and they'll send you another movie from your list. It's easy.
Netflix. All the movies you want, $22 a month, and no late fees.
Riding teaches responsibility, builds confidence, and can turn children into champions. The 4-stroke CRFs from Honda. Every champion needs a good start. Now get up to $200 in bonus bucks with the purchase of select CRF models.
Attention, ladies. Disney's Kim Possible, Episode 7, will be presented in our household this evening at precisely 7:14. So, if we can all synchronize our watches, I have 5:56 now.
Only IO Digital Cable Service brings you on-demand choices like Disney Channel On Demand. Watch when you want, as many times as you want for one low monthly price.
But Daddy, I have a Bubba Bath schedule at 6:52.
Okay, 7:21. Can we all do 7:21?
Want some of your favorite shows on your schedule? You don't need the TV listings, you just need IO.
It's called the telephone game. Take a simple message, well, you know.
With Glowphone on my computer, I can make free unlimited calls anytime, anywhere in the world to other Glowphone subscribers.
With Glowphone in my computer, I can make free unlimited calls.
Okay, let's see where we wound up.
With Glowphone in my computer, I can make free unlimited calls anytime, anywhere in the world to other Glowphone subscribers.
Well, that was clear. No more telephone games. Just free. Yes, free. Unlimited calling with Glowphone. Talk it up.
You know, folks, women have the Lifetime channel, Spanish have Telemundo, soon gays, lesbians, and transgenders will have the Logo channel. What's another group that needs its own network, and what kind of shows would it have? Keith?
Well, I would have a network for suicide bombers called Bits and Pieces. For the kids, there's a cartoon called The Roadrunner, where Wile E. Coyote, a Palestinian, constantly blows himself up trying to get rid of the Roadrunner, a Jewish settler. Then I would show the Virgin Hour. This is where we would show a guy blow himself up, followed by a guy trying to sleep with 72 virgins. Just to show these idiots that sleeping with 72 virgins is just as painful as blowing yourself up.
All right. Sheryl.
I'd have Real Man TV for women who really, really, really like men. And here's some shows we would have. We would have On the Down Low CSI. And that's where you take all your gay friends out to see if your man is on the down low. Then next we'd have a travel show for women who like to date foreign men. It's called Bang Me for a Green Card. You know them fake green cards come in handy, y'all, they do. And then I'd have a few shows for our male viewers called Wife Beater Law and Order. If you hit a bitch, you're going to jail. And then we'd have Extreme Give Me My Space, and it's where your woman turns the TV on and leaves the house for 6 hours. Finally, I'd have a cooking show called Bitch Fix Me a Sandwich. And it's our highest rated show.
All right. DL.
Those were very funny, but I think that we need to address some real issues. I think that we need a network for midgets. Because when you're a midget, the whole world smells like ass.
And that's really all I have to say about that.
All right, Ellen.
Thanks, Colin. You know, with all the news about the war in Iraq taking up valuable airtime, there needs to be an all Al-Qaeda television network. Allah be praised. Now, we'll start the programming day with Holla Allah, hosted by Shake Your Booty, a local DJ in Afghanistan. Later on in the day, This Old Cave, hosted by the big guy himself, Osama bin Laden, followed by Wreck That Turban Bitch, My Mother the Bitch, and Children's Hour, the show called Can You Tell Me How to Get to Stone the Bitch Street? And my favorite show live from Abu Ghraib is Wheel of Torture, all coming this fall. I can't wait!
Oh, that's the show. Good night.
Why is it? Do you think you can relate to black people better than most other TV hosts?
I'm not sure what you mean by that, sir. I don't think that.
I see a certain comfortability.
Well, I'm better than who? I'm not better than Chuck Woolery. He used to really...
You're right. I meant nighttime hosts.
Oh, I'm sorry. Like who? Conan O'Brien?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's straight from the hood. What are you talking about?
DL said tonight that he does some things just for the money, some film.
What's up?